Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and I wanted to show you how to get a ridiculous amount of oil on the new map, the Center. Now, it is one of the more difficult maps when it comes to getting oil. Unless you know what you're doing, then you can get tens of thousands of oil. You just need to go to the right few locations and know how to actually work the system. So anyways, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and use a Dunkleosteus. If you do not have a Dunkleosteus, you can get away with just using a pickaxe and an ichthy or something along those lines. I'm going to go ahead and give this thing some experience. Let's go ahead and add experience to this guy right now. And then we're just going to crank it into, I don't know, let's just put it in a melee until we get a decent amount of melee on it. Let's say, yeah, that should be enough, right? Get some of that. We'll get some weight on him too, just because, you know, this is just an example. So this was a 150 tame, so just so you can see what you can actually get, especially if you breed some donkeys. All you got to do is go to the right few locations. Now on the map, what you're looking for is, do you see where the darker color blue is along the line of 90? If you go into that ocean zone, you can find so much oil using a donkey that it's almost a joke. Now, all you have to do is swim down. Now, unfortunately, it does take a long time to get to the bottom of the ocean because it's incredibly deep on this map, but you can see where we're heading, right? So it's the lighter color zones down there, like where it's actually like color down there, where the pink and the blues and all those kinds of things. On the bottom of the ocean on this map, it's absolutely a joke how much stuff you can actually get a hold of. You can see that we actually transition past the actual ocean biome, and then we move into the under ocean biome or under deep ocean, whatever you want to call it, right? And on the center, that means that you're going to be able to get a stupid amount of resources. Now, this is also a great location that you can get a hold of some metal, in case you were curious about that. But yeah, it's up to you if you actually want to do that or not, but you just follow this line. So anyways, as long as we are waiting to get to the bottom of the ocean, if you don't mind, smack that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. The best thing you can do for yourself in this situation specifically is to actually get yourself a scuba tank, because if you're going down here, you're going to be able to get 10, 15, 20,000 oil without much of a problem. This is actually on reduced rates. So on official servers, you're going to get about 3 times as much as I'm about to get. And then if you're playing a boosted server, obviously you're going to get exponentially more than what I'm about to get. But on the bottom of the ocean, essentially what you're looking for is kind of like an open field. Once you find the open field, in the center of pretty much every single open field, you will see small rocks that have like trails coming off of them. You can see that I'm heading towards an open field right now, and that's kind of what we're looking for. And once you hit the location, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and we're just about there. Come on now. The only negative, obviously, because this ocean is so deep, it takes a long time to get down there. But once you're down there, it's all over the place. And you can see how many metal nodes are down there. Metal with a donkey. Donkey is probably actually the most important tame in the entire game for the center. It's an incredibly useful thing that you can actually get a hold of. Now, obviously, you can also see the oil rocks. This is what we've been looking for. And then Eutrepids as well. Obviously, Eutrepids will give you black pearls, which is pretty cool. But there's 95 oil right there just off one swing. There's 41. And then on the entire bottom of this, you will see these rocks just all over the place. And there's another 70. And then you don't need to keep the stone, actually, so you can just avoid that. But across the entire bottom side of this ocean, there is so many of these nodes. It's almost a joke. I mean, you've seen 201 in less than what? I don't know how long. It hasn't been pretty quick, right? But you can see that because it's got reduced carry rates as well, there's 407 oil and there's 4.1. So yeah, that's a little bit of a crazy statistic there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this oil node, and you can see about 50 a swing on non-boosted, but on official servers, you're gonna get about 100 give or take per swing on a donkey, which is pretty useful. And obviously you can see there are straight up metal nodes down here as well. And at 511, I mean, look at that. You can get so much metal that it's almost, keyword being almost, a joke. There's 2,000 metal in a few swings. Now, some people can be like, oh, you can't get a donkey that high. There is a cap on how much you can get per rock anyways. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But anyways, that'll be a different video on a different day, because there's some better spots you can go for that. So you can see I'm clicking away, and you just have to keep swimming in circles. And that's all you got to do, man. It's kind of crazy. And what we've been down here for maybe a minute, 2 minutes tops, and we have 800 oil. So if you spend an hour, 2 hours down here, you can come back with thousands on thousands on thousands of oil. And you only have to do this, especially even if you're in a mega tribe, once every, like, I don't know, couple weeks, because the donkey is probably one of the most crazy broken things in the center. So you should definitely utilize that and take advantage of it. But anyways, hopefully this video helps you out. And if you have any other questions, just let me know. Teach.